Okay. Too much magic for me. I prefer simple code. Well, we'll try it out. I think I'd appreciate Ash for some simple project. Yeah, we'll see. The largest project is better the value that Ash provides. That's kind of what I see. We'll see. Have you used popular to gain an unfair advantage, like so picking up a girl or skipping the line at McDonald's? Picking up a girl? I've been married for almost 9 years. No. But skipping the line at McDonald's. Yeah, a lot of people at McDonald's, they recognize me regularly. So, yeah. What's up, Ghost? Please don't skip me in line to eat my hash browns. Pretty popular when you met her? When I met her? When I met her, I was 15. So do you mean like, was I popular at school? I said I was 15. Was I popular in high school, you're saying? Is that what you're asking? I'm still not sure what you're saying. Were you doing JavaScript at the time? I'd never even written a line of code in my life until college. So, no. I wasn't writing JavaScript at the time. Okay. So teaching Loud to personally carry him to the front and pay for his food. Thanks, huge. Oh, hello, chair. Before code. Was never an Andy. True. I mean, I guess I was pretty popular in high school. I don't know. It seems kind of weird to say. It's weird to say out loud. Yeah, I was super popular. I was the most popular kid. Everyone loved me. I played sports and did band and other stuff like that. But yeah. Were you popular in elementary school? Yeah, but less so. I didn't really like talking to people until high school, pretty much. I just liked reading books. This one time at band camp, that's actually where my wife and I met. Yeah, that's the first time that we met. Like what it does by default is configurable. If you don't like that either, they're escape hatches. Yeah. Books are goated. True. I really like books. So, but yeah, I mean, like I played sports and stuff, so I don't know. I guess people generally liked me. I think. I feel I'm pretty easy to get along with, so I think, you know, generally speaking, if you like my personality now, you would have liked me in high school, if you were also in high school. I mean, I think I've matured a little bit since 15, so that's good. I haven't. Checks out. He would have bullied all of us. I don't think I was a bully. Do you wear a blazer? I do now sometimes, yeah. Here's someone who's been like this for a while. I tried to be nice in high school. I think I was nice. Our school, I thought, was pretty surprisingly, like overall pretty nice. There was not a lot of... I mean, obviously, like I'm sure some people were mean, but like generally speaking, it wasn't like, haha, they do like theater, we hate them or something. It seemed fine. My mom says I'm cool. That's good. That's a good first step. Pretty sure Prime was a bully. Well, he was a very different person, I think, in high school than he is now, but I don't know. I'm not sure that he would have been a bully though. All right, let's close out a few of these. Let's get back to where we were before. We started with Ash Postgres. We already did that. Read actions. We'll come back to that later. Relationships. We'll have to do that. You guys wouldn't understand. Yeah. Well, says you're cool too. Wait, what? Peak maturity at 19. But yeah, I don't know. My school was fine. I didn't really like school very much because I thought it was boring. I like life after school much better. All right, let's play around with this. this concept a little bit. If I do like mix test, this already has this. We'll see what happens. Does this? That's making me suspicious. Hey, Shirai, do you know if I use Mise and I have like a global, like I have a like an Elixir version, do all the packages like share the same compiled files or something? Because it's kind of making me suspicious here that they do for some reason. Because I didn't think this should all have to compile. Although maybe it's because I did mix test instead. No, it's builder. Okay, good. All right, so it's probably just that I hadn't compiled it yet for test. Okay, so test. I think I did. It's this and password again. We'll try that again. Zapperdems. Good. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay, cool. So we have tests passing. That's great. You can build, there's dev and test. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so that makes sense. So in build, I have a dev and a test version. Since I did mix test, it had to recompile all the things for tests. Great. That's awesome. I like that. You decide to use Ash. Oh, I gotta change this as well. Exploring Ash for my Elixir. We'll say startup. This is not really anything yet. Exploring Ash framework for Elixir. Project config can affect dep's compilation. I prefer if it couldn't. Your project config can affect. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it's possible. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna give Ash a good try, at the very least. At the very least. Is there like mixed test? Is there like a watch? Whoops. Mix help test. I wish you could do dash help as well. Is there like a watch? FS watch, lib test, mix test, listen on standard in. You can integrate mix test with file system watchers. Listen on standard in. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a package for it. Hit me with the package. I mean, this is relatively simple too, but do I have FS watch? I think probably have to install that. Mix test watch. It's by the Gleam creator. Oh, nice. By Louis? By Louis? Optionally add preferred client test watch test end by default. That's the test from running dev and config scripts. Mix test.watch. Well, that's cool. His name's Louis. It's not Lewis. See you, Razzo. Mix. Steps. Okay, so this is like test related. And then this was in project. Def project. Preferred client. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. We'll put that at the end, I guess. Can't continue due to errors. Oh, mix deps, do deps get deps compile probably. We need a mix end. Yep. That makes sense. Mix test watch. Nice. So we can go to like one of our test files here. I don't know, con case or something, right? Tests. Awesome. Nice. Very cool. That looks great. That's exactly what I was looking for. Cool. That seems nice. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Is there a mix help test watch? Is there like a clear? Oh, that's a nice idea too. Clearing the console. Clear, true. Nice. If you want to clear the console before it's run. I do. Excluding files or directories. Nice. Okay. Config. Doesn't really seem like it cleared it, did it? Shouldn't this be if mix env test? Right? Aha, beautiful. Much nicer. Okay, cool. Nice, great. Very cool. And you can do excluded files and you can watch other stuff. That's great, yeah. Oh, sorry, that's not what commands edit today. Checking out the Ash framework for my photo sharing startup. That hasn't really started up yet. All right, cool. So that looks great. That looks great so far. What's up, Sloppy? Oh, welcome to the chat. Okay, so then my next thing is I want to start exploring Miss X config. Okay. Config env. Like this. Okay. Can do. Nice. What was I going to say? Okay, right. The thing I want to try first is I want to try just playing around with some ideas around accessing like photos from different users and groups and albums, right? So I'm not going to actually save any photo data or anything like that yet. All I want to do basically is just like run these and then and like just test them out. So we should, and just sort of like play around to see if the idea is good. And then after that, we'll work on like actually uploading photos a different day. I don't really care about that part. That's not like the interesting part of the app for now. So I already have this concept of a user. Right now, users just have, I was wondering too, in this config, it was this one, right? Where we had actions, attributes. I kind of want attributes at the top. Nice. And then I also wanted to try though to put Postgres at the bottom. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Maybe I should put that just beneath actions. Yeah, I actually watched some stuff about that, Shirai. No Ecto. It uses Ecto still. And we probably will still use Ecto for like quite a bit in the project. Okay, that's really cool though. Very cool stuff. I like this. You can change the way that it's formatted automatically. Big fan. Once again, I would probably hate this. My guess is I would hate that you can change this if I worked with other people, because they'd be like, well, I actually really think that actions should be first. And then, no, I'm going to knit this. And then like, you're going to have a fight about it. You know what I'm saying? About which way the order should be. Want to use UUID v7? How do you do that? I think you can make different attributes. I don't know. Should we test that out first? That would be a good. You don't need other people. Well, that's kind of my thing, right? So that's where I'm like, I think I'm gonna like Ash a lot for me. Let's figure out how to make our own attributes. I'm here for the stand-up comedy based on the tags. Good. Here you go. Here's my joke. JavaScript on the back end. There you go. Oh, nice, Frank. Very cool. Do you think doing a lot of lead coding can help in the real world? Sometimes, yeah, but usually no. How can I create a new attribute? Because there's got to be a way that I can make a new one. Attributes. Here we go. So name and type in a visual when using SQL data layers. An attribute can do this. So we'll try this out, Chirai. That's a good theme song. By the way. That's offensive. I'm offended. Why not to do that in Cloudflare workers? What? Sounds like ERP. Oh no. Oh no, Dutchy. Oh no. There are 4 special attributes. Create timestamp. These are really just shorthand for specific options that are outlined below. Oh, so I can make any attribute I want is equivalent to the attribute of these options. UTC date timestamp use second. Okay. Okay, nice. You want to implement ash.type. Okay. Let's duplicate this because we'll keep this around for a sec. Type. Skills do we need that we can't get from lead coding? How do you get something running on the internet? How to deploy? How to communicate with customer? How to manage changing requirements? So I sell lead code. Must work for these jobs. You need to say please and thank you. Those are good starts, yeah. How to prioritize cut features. Ooh, that's a nice one. Okay, so they have already a concept of UUID, which that doesn't surprise me, right? Built-in type thing reference via UUID. But we want to do UUID v7, so we can use Shirai's library. Have you ever practiced lead code? When I was in college. I haven't really done any since then, basically. Defining custom types. Generally, you add ash type to your module. It's possible to add behavior ash type and define everything yourself, but that's more work and error prone. Nice. I managed to change your requirement with whiskey. Smart. I did leak code by hand back in my day. We mailed it in on a punch card. Ash type. Impl ash type. Storage type. Do float ash type. Okay, cool. You can define short atom names for your custom types by adding their ash configuration. Ash custom type, ash float. This will do a recompilation of ash dependency without calling this. Okay, but then how would I get a special attribute for primary key? Oh, I see. UUID primary key is just like a special thing for saying writable, default, primary key true, allow nil. Got it. It's equivalent to this. Very cool. Okay, so we could make our own that does a similar thing. An actual sequential IDs. I don't think I actually need it, Ryan, but I'm thinking about doing it just so we can test this out. You know what I'm saying? I think like regular UIDs would be fine. Is there anything that returns an attribute struct? Got it. What's your startup? It's going to be a photo sharing app for friends and family, mostly. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we're just exploring some technology surrounding what we might build it in. Ash is French for hash? I don't know. Are you looking for something like UUID v7? We're not. I don't need it. We're going to do it to explore how does it feel to not do the most straightforward path in Ash, basically. That's kind of what I'm going to try right now. So Shirai, where's your UUID 7 library? I'll add it to my mix. There's just functions minus the parentheses. Right. So we're just gonna try it out. You know what I mean? We're just gonna try and see if we can do this idea. UUID v7 hex docs. Okay. Is French hero Pokemon? Yes. All right, we'll do this. Okay, cool. Usage. We can do generate like this. Bin generate usage with ecto. Primary key ID UUID.7.type auto generate true. Very cool. You're reading books like designing data intensive applications and broadening knowledge is better than leak code monkeying. I think both can be good. It just depends on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you which one's going to be better for you. Right? It's just like not possible to do. So in this Ash attribute ID, so this in Ash. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was just going to see, that might just work. That might be kind of simple. So let's try. We'll try. Mix do deps get dex compile. Okay. You can use ectotypes to drop into an Ash type. Okay. So let's go back to, where were we here? We were on Ash type. Ash UUID. Yeah, chat. I want to do this particular one to learn. So we're gonna figure out how to do this. Yeah, we're gonna figure out how to do it. So let's go to user. Sure, we'll go here. So we can say this maybe. So we would have attributes ID do and like this, I'm pretty sure, right? And we would say like is primary UID primary key. Oh, I see. UUID. The second armored attribute is an Ash type. Got it. Do, and we say primary key, true. Writable, false. Default, UUID. Where's yours, Shirai? Maybe I need LSP to restart because I just uploaded UUID v7.generate. I did, yeah, I just did. Allow nil, false. Dude, I freaking love that I'm getting completion inside here. That is great. So then this is like my own way of doing this, right? So now it would be, I think I would just be using this, right? So how can let's try and just make a simple test where we just like, where do I even put a new test? I just put it here, like inside of circles web. Do I just do circles? Make a new folder. And we can say like user. You have to call it something with test in it, like underscore test. Circles. Domain. And then we'll do like user test exs. Okay, sure. That sounds good to me. Yeah. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Instead of domain, we want to do, I think I called this accounts, something like this. Okay. So accounts, yeah. And then let's see, what did the other test files look like? I do def module, circles, accounts, user test, do, and use, I don't know, test. I must need to do like, how do we get this test guy in here? 1, 2, 3, do, end, assert, true, something like this. Use circles web circles dot data case. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, baby. Nice. Can create a user. Something like this, right? If you're unemployed, that means you live from open source software and streaming. Yeah, the open source OSS stuff is not really paying for that much, but yeah. We're trying to do streaming and maybe making side hustles like this while we're streaming and YouTube and stuff like that. Yep. I have some other, like, I'm doing some small amount of consulting, and I'm also making a course with Lane. Don't tell him, though. Is Cody's suggestion better than Copilot? I worked on Cody, so it's not super fair to ask. I don't know. Or like for me to answer either way. Like I like it better, but it's kind of dumb to like, you know. You know what I mean? Conflict of interest. Yeah, it's just like I like it, but it's just not really easy to get it. I'm also secretly an oil baron. Yeah, that's true. I forgot to mention that part. Okay, so how can I create a user? This is where we go back to our user thing here. We need to make an action for create. But there's also like a bunch of goofiness where I don't remember how to do this. So we need to go back to Ash. And we go to like create actions or something. Create, open, accept title. But where's the like super short way? Code interface guide. This was the thing that was interesting. Oil and Vim, yeah. Yeah. I've actually been debating you. I'm fabulously wealthy. And open source has always just been to waste my life and throw away all the money. One PR at a time. What? Anyways. You can find a code interface on individual resources as well using the code interface block. Same DSL as here. Code interface define, open, args, subject. Help desk support, ticket open. Oh, that's cool. Okay, nice. Ash from Pokemon. Findings for short and functions. Call orthogonal to the action definition. Got it. So I still need to define an action, right? So I still need to put in a create one, which I think is something like create. I don't really know. I guess like, I don't know what the simplest one is for each of these, right? Create, open, accept. With accept, we can say username, email, and is Shirai. Change set attribute to open. Okay, well, this is all we need for now, I'm pretty sure. Do you think that you sometimes where you don't think streaming is fun anymore and want to get back to a company? Yeah, I mean, it's possible for sure. Or that the projects you make on stream is not funny. Yeah, well, I will have to see. I mean, it's not like I love writing code. I'm not opposed to going and like getting a, like, we'll say regular coding job again. Yeah, like I like coding. I just wanted to try streaming for a while and see if we could do it. I'm just playing CRUD in your action box, default action. Okay, we'll try that. Yeah, we can try that for a second too. Default action. Create. I saw that before, but I still didn't know what was going on here. Whoops, not this, like this. Default actions? Do I put that here? Put source graph? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's just defaults. Oh, defaults. Got it. I liked working at source graph. It was literally like, I didn't really leave source graph because I was like not liking source graph. It was just because I really wanted to try streaming full time. Defaults, create, read. You got to change your formatter to automatically do it. They have like some formatter stuff that automatically things. What's the new 3.0 thing? Oh, nice. So I don't know. Hey, Sloppy, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate it. I don't know if Elixir is inspired by Ruby or not. Okay, so now we can do something like this, right? Where we can go use circles dot accounts dot user to go user, and we say ash dot change set, and then is it for create username test Shy Ryan email is a better username at twitch.tv. Is Shy Rye true? No need for use. Like use circle. I just do user. Oh, it puts it in. It brings user into scope by this. I never heard of Ash. Just got here. Does this boil down to Phoenix Plus as a good set of default middleware? I'm not sure yet. A bunch. Sorry, you need alias, not use. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I wrote use and I meant alias. Yep. And then we need to actually like save this into somewhere with like Ash create. So invalid error. No such username. Attribute username. Username. You better keep your coding. Yeah, if they want to learn it, yeah. For create. Did I do something wrong here? Do I say like this? Create means creation that accepts all public attributes. Do I do this? Here says no public attributes. Oh, I got it. That's right. I forgot. I got to say this, right? Like, public, true. Public, true. Public, true. All of these are public. No such create action. Do I still use this? I don't really. No such create action. What am I supposed to put inside of here then? Create again. But it says defaults create. What is this nonsense? Why do I have this? That's the thing I don't really get on that one. Is Shy Rye. I just spelled it wrong. Nice. That's great. I want the error there. Awesome. Nice. Okay. That's good. I wanted an error. Perfect. If I had read the error message, it would have told me. Wonderful. To be honest, it's better not to make things public for now. Well, then how do I create one? Oh, I have to just do this. So I go back to here and I say, oh, I don't want to. I just go like this and we go here. We do this and we say accept these. This probably is going to be the same. Nice. Okay, got it. Wonderful. Public is for reads, accept is for write. Got it. Is only public for safety. Yep, it makes sense. Okay, so then what we need to do is I need to read this back, right? I need to read it back. Convenience for reading and action, filtering by unique and expecting only a single result. Ash get resource 1. Do I get back something here? Nice. So I have an ID. So I get some user here. User is this. Okay, wonderful. So now I can do user.username. Sure. Then I also want to do, how do I do this read shenanigans? Ash get resource 1. Ash get user ID. Red user is this. Assert red user equals user. I don't know. Is that gonna pass? For required primary read action. Got it. Okay. Is primary? Oops. Primary true. Okay. Assert with failed. Left and right. Okay, so I need to say what things are getting selected with this. Cool. Can I say all of them? Import ash test. Where am I supposed to do that? Oh, nice. Have fun at basketball, Pravon. Roki was something like investigating how to bring community to Ruby. Found Erlang, fell in love, realized you can't just port that to Ruby, and didn't like Erlang syntax. Yeah. So it must be that I need to select different things inside of this read, right? Like I need to have something different in your doing. So then you can use strip metadata. Well, should I be selecting some things? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be selecting from here. You know? Metadata about the read, like what was selected. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So then we can do, you said import ash test. Whoops. And then I say strip metadata here and strip metadata here, like this. Nice. Very cool. Nice. Great. Well, that's cool. I like this so far. This is nice. Chat, can we agree this is kind of nice? Going to create content explaining how to transition from M and new to M and intermediate. Lots of stuff about how to get started based stuff, but not a lot around advanced things like quick fix lists, LSP powered editing stuff. Try out a calculation. I saw calculations. They seem good. I like it so far. Let's try the create the code interface shenanigans here. Insert that user ID 1. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Test user IDs are ordered. Because that's what ShyRise told me is going to happen, right? So we can yoink this here. We'll go here. And then this is user 1. How do I do like a simple sleep? Just a little. Is just like process sleep. Just like 5 milliseconds or so. This is milliseconds, right? Yeah, it's milliseconds. Okay, good. Timer sleep, process sleep. Okay. Assert user ID 1 is it shouldn't it be less than that? Nice. Probably we can go down to like 2. I think it has millisecond accuracy, right? So it's like that's good. I got you covered. Ordered tests. Nice. Well, I was just saying, I was just making sure that I was that I'm actually using your UUID thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm not worried about your library actually not working. I was saying, is this actually what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we really calling your thing? I guess I don't know how to assert this. That it always is the case, you know what I mean? Because I guess it's like random. We could be 50-50, you could get lucky every time, but it's still like fine, you know what I mean? Oh, nice, Joe. Very cool. Okay, well, that's really cool. All right, now I want to try this code interface. Define, open. So let's try this. Let's see how this works. Code interface, define, open, args. Oh no, I want to do like create, new. I don't know, new. We'll say create for now. We'll say new. Let's say testing. New test. We'll just do this just so we can see. Args, username, email, and is Shirai. I don't think we need the rest of this. So then I think I can do new test using the code interface. Register user, username, password is a keyword list. We keep it as options. User new test. Is undefined. Is it not new test? Define new test. Oh, but this doesn't, shouldn't this like, I need to tell it what it's actually gonna do? Action open, nice. Action is create. Something like this. New test 3, new test 4. Oh, so these are, I need to pass them in order. We use it as an action input when all arguments provided is unambiguous. Username, password, each of these. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right. Oh, you don't need args if you're passing in a map. Okay, interesting. Whoops. Key error, username not found in. All right, so then I can do this. This will assert that it's there. Very cool. So I like this as well. That part's cool. Can I make it so that, and then if I'm missing one of these, is Shirai, it's gonna error and say I'm missing Shirai. It does. Oh, that one has a default. Or no, it doesn't have a default. Why didn't it error on that one? Nice. Okay, now I comment this out and it should say that's an error, right? Invalid error, attribute email is required. Nice. Can I do it where... Oh, I see. So if I pass args to this, then it's gonna, those are the order, the action open can be muted because it matches the function name. Oh, okay, interesting. So if I change this to create, I can just do this. And then we can go here and just go create. Nice, we put this back in. Nice. That's the default. Yeah, I'm doing it on the domain right now, which I like. User create. I like this quite a bit. This is nice. Checks to make sure everything's good. I suppose I don't really love maps, to be honest. That's on the resource. Oh, sorry, you said on the domain. Yeah, I know I can put it on the domain as well. Yep. And then we could do like create user or something. I'm just exploring on this spot first. Is Elixir better than Elixir? They're just very different. Any args you put in will merge into the map. Right, because what I don't really like maps very much. For like these, yeah, you typically make required things positional parameters, right? That's kind of what I was feeling, right? So you could go args, and then this would be like username, email, and is Shirai. No, stop. Args, username, email, and is Shirai. Stop trying to do too much. Is Shirai, right? So then this is going to say this doesn't work, or no, it does. Is this, right? So it'll say we don't have this function yet, right? So then I can change this. Now Shirai is required. Yeah, all of them are required currently. So then this would be like... One of my LSPs is having trouble with this a little bit. It's fine. Del buffer, okay. All right, there we go. So one of the LSPs got real jacked up. I've been having more crashes since we've had some of these other, we're trying to have both of them, of the LSP, since we have both of them going at the same time. Make it allow nil false, default false, then you can make it not required. Right. Yep, that makes sense too. This works though. Because I like this. On the other hand, that's why I'm with you, Shira. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. Don't worry. This is not where I'm getting. I'm with you. I'm following with you here. We'll go back to our. Let's mark this one. Let's go to user test, and we'll mark this one. Okay. Saying is Shirai is not a permanent feature. I think I'm probably gonna take that out. Yeah, probably. I'm probably going to take that out. The plus goal. The plus goal? What do you mean? Seems important, though. It does seem pretty important. Ask framework compared to free. Well, it doesn't replace Phoenix. You can use them in tandem with each other. User email is Shirai parameter ops. So what if I do... like this. This is also legal. Invalid. Okay, got it. Is Shirai. So I don't think so. What other things besides args do I have? I think I just want to look at... I want to see where is like, I just want to look at the actual code interface. Right. I want to go to hex docs for this. Define. Action, args, get true. Action, name of the action defaults to the same name as the function. Okay. Args is a list or can provide any, okay. Okay, cool. So I can go maybe like this. Oh, not there. I want to do that here. For create has optional argument, but it's not optional. Okay. All right. I'm following. Yep. Let's go to 20 and let's go default false. Maybe just default false. Invalid error. Input value for is Shirai is invalid. Is Shirai true? Oh, maybe it's not a map. Is it just like, should I be doing this? Macros and macros and macros. Ash HQ or may stop hosting any docs all the moment. Twitch alert integration. Oh, nice, Suyash. Very cool. Are you related to Nick DeVries? If you go back far enough, yep. Get by identity. So is this not right? Is it optional? What did I do? Seeking for the value of is Shirai. It's expecting a Boolean. Is Shirai. Yep. Optional is Shirai. I should have picked a word that I can actually spell. It's an optional third argument. Just remove the arg. That should be a Boolean. You are giving it a keyword. Optional, add a map. Can provide any argument. Oh, I see. Oh, so I don't use it that way. Oh, yuck. Okay, well that I don't like that very much. I don't like that. I was hoping that then I would get keywordless at the end. Yeah, but okay, it makes sense. So you can remove the arg. Yeah, okay. I'm following. I'll have some map input at the end for extra inputs. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It's okay. I'm just exploring. You know what I mean? I'm just exploring. We're okay. I'm liking it so far. Everybody just relax. Everybody just relax, you know? Args. Expects to receive a single result from a read action. Get by takes a list of fields and adds those fields as arguments. Get by identity. Args action. Exactly. Map specific arguments and named inputs. Write any argument. But I can add my own. Get by user ID. Action get by ID. Args ID get true. Okay. Get user. How can I make this into like a name? Can I make create take is try rise like a named argument at the end? Remove is shy rai from the args list like here. It's passing it as a map. Yeah. I know that it is. Just get rid of the arg and we'll set map at the end, like in the define. So it's params or ops and ops. Okay, so then I should be able to do is shy rai true like this. I have to do it as a map. Okay, that's okay too. I was just wondering. Nice. Okay, very cool. Has to be a map. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. And then these get automatically passed to whatever I had in create. Okay. I can buy that. It's weird, but it's just extra inputs from ops, which are both optional. Yeah. I'm following that part. It makes sense because you also want to be able to have like upsert and all this other stuff, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not part of this, but it was in here, right? So I can have upsert identity, upsert fields, timeout. This makes sense. Lots of different stuff that we can do to set other stuff going on. You could add to the action itself that takes keyword and use a change to merge it in. Could add to the action itself. And use a change to merge it in. We should just probably have commands add ash. Hello, Primogens friends. Well, thank you, Furcifer. I'm imagining you're following the primogen because of his name. All right. So let me read that again. Could add an argument to the action itself. Let's go to actions. All manipulation data through unknown data happens through actions. These are 4 types of actions. CRUD, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You can recognize these from here. You can have multiple actions of the same type as long as they have different names. Yep. Ash users like to pass foreign keys as separate args and not into adders to be cast and change that. How would I do that in Ash? We can add arbitrary arguments as well. How do you start when working on a new project? I like to do actually a bit of reading before I start doing too much, and then I like to just start trying stuff, write some tests, etc. Oh, we're doing Elixir. We are doing a lot of Elixir, actually. Create, change, validate, so these, okay, so these have change, argument, metadata. Got it. Okay, so for create, we go here. Create, register, primary to, got it, yep. Options, manual, upserts. Oh, cool, nice. We can control a bunch of stuff about how we want to upsert and things like this. Great. Very cool, very cool. Accept list of attributes, use this to accept all public attributes. Got it. So that's like that's a like a special atom that there's no like magic in Elixir that does this. It's just like an atom that is the star atom that are going to special case this. That makes sense. Cool. I see docs are really getting better for 3.0. Yeah, their docs are good. Yeah, at least so far. Actions, create, change relates. I'm not worried about that one right now. I wanted to check when we go back to here, I wanted to look at then argument. Declares an argument, name and type, password confirmation, string. Description, an optional description for the argument. Cool. Constraints to provide to the type when casting the value. Oh, cool. Okay. Allow nil. Yeah, public. Ooh, nice. Sensitive. Love it. That's good. Default. When you say some reading documentation or reading thing you want to create, what if you want to create isn't very common and you don't find a similar case? I mean, it depends. I don't know how to answer your question with anything besides it depends. Like, it just depends a lot on what you're doing, how long you've been coding, have you coded something similar. I mean, sometimes I basically don't read anything. Like, we just did our Lua parser and our Lua interpreter, and we're like kind of far on that. All I did was read the spec for Lua and figure out how to use Manir. I didn't read anything else. We didn't look anything else up. We just wrote code until it was working, you know? But for this, I'm like, I don't know. I got to figure out, you know, what does Ash recommend and all this other stuff. So it just really depends. Okay. I still don't. So actions, create, arguments. Create name. Yep. Create name. Do. And then we have accept. Oh, right. Accept. So I want to look at accept. Atom or list of atoms. Okay, sure. Require attributes. List that would normally allow nil to require for this action. Ooh, nice. Allow nil input. Argument like an action specific image is going to be written directly in attribute. You might see something like this. Elixir. Update, set email, do accept email, argument, email confirmation, string, allow nil, false, validate, confirm, email confirmation, end. Yeah, the code doesn't really come across inside of here, but I'm with you. All right, let's grab this. We'll just put it in here. This is inside of an action, right? Set email, do accept, argument. Confirm. What does this confirm do? I don't know what this does. Confirm. I can see what this confirm is. Validates equality. Oh, cool. Okay, nice. So this makes sure that this and this is the same. Oh, that's kind of fun. I see. So this is like, okay, I'm going to set an email here. We get an email confirmation. We get these two things. And then once we have that, we're going to confirm that they're the same. That's pretty fun. Nice. Confirm. Matches one and another. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like it. C17. No. 19 months. Thank you. 9 months. Why did I say 19? I don't know. But thank you either way. 9 months is still a long time as well. Do you read books like Eloquent JS? Definitely not that one. I think the only JavaScript book that most of you guys need is probably this. You know, this is probably the only one that most of you need. Other than that, you're probably fine. Oh, man. Feels good, man. Keep that handy, huh? Yeah, well, Twitch chat asks a lot of stupid questions. So you got to keep it close to recommend it. Why so salty about that one specifically? It has JavaScript in the name. I'm not salty about it. I just don't really do very much JavaScript. So I'm not going to read books about JavaScript. In general, I think building stuff will get you farther than sitting around and reading all day, but some books are very good and are worth reading. Okay. Well, that's really cool. I like this. This seems cool. Any recommendations? No. Because I don't know you. I don't know what you've read. This is the same question that you just asked before that I'm saying I can't tell you. You tell me more about yourself. You know, that's the problem. You don't do JavaScript because you don't read the books for it. Oh, it explains so much now. Thorsten's books, true. Thorsten's book are good. Azure sits on top of Phoenix. Yeah, usually. It composes with Phoenix. Okay, so this is cool so far. I like this. We can... I'm just going to remove is Shy Rai. Sorry, is Shy Rai. I know. So then we do scripts, regen. We'll go back here and we just get updated migrations from doing this, that's probably my favorite part so far. That's probably my favorite part. Email already exists. That didn't get dropped. Oh, maybe I needed to commit in between those because I ran the migrations.
Just going inverted.
Do I do Ash setup again?
Having a blast.
Does it create a new migration or update existing? Well, so I think I may have scuffed this a little bit by, because I didn't commit in between some of these. Yeah. I was doing, I would say, some probably illegal things inside here. We'll just do that. That's fine. Oh, because I just changed allow nil and other stuff. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm in the test env. Oh. This is because I have two different test environments. Or I ran something against my dev one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, great. Okay, so we don't need Shirai on any of these. Sorry, Shirai. Wonderful. So then we can just change this to be here like this, which is so much nicer. Wonderful. I like that a lot better. I don't really, I get that some people are like, oh, you probably should write the whole thing. Don't care. Don't care. I like this better. Nice. Great. I know Shirai is going to be right, but I'm still going to do it anyways. So take that. Yeah, so it was that I had two different databases going at the same time and they didn't start in sync, I think. What's the use case for Ash? Going fast. Writing code. Eating meat. Getting documents. I got hot blood. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm a pioneer. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, so this is really cool. I'm liking this so far. I'm gonna comment this one out right now because we're not really using it yet. I like to fight. So this is how we can have a user. I want to figure out how can I add my own attribute thing like this. I want to add my own attribute like shortcut, right? So that then I can do primary key Shirai, or something like this. And I want to yoink this in between. So where were we on that? We were somewhere on attributes here. Because I said these things are just basically, they're the same thing as this. Can I make a custom one? Macros is the most minimal way. Okay. I was just thinking, isn't this basically just something that returns like a function or something? Can I not just basically do the same thing? Like, how is update timestamp defined? Or use this. Actually, well, we can see what they did. That would be a good idea. Which was Postgres side UID v7 generation. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. DSLs are built with Spark. I read about Spark. Yep. A little bit, at least last night. Ash. Type shorthands. Customize defaults not required. EuroTP and app name required. Config Ash custom types. UUID. Ash UUID. Could maybe do this. We could create a custom type and then do this, right? Is this not basically the same thing? Like, I could make my own UID and override. Is this not basically the same? Because I want to make my own custom type. I would just do this, right? Thoughts on Scrum? I don't really have any thoughts about it. It's pretty hard to have thoughts on a topic that nobody can agree what it means. Oh, UID primary key Ash type UID. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Sharp. I'm with you. Sure. Let's take a little peek-see in here, huh? Macros, transformer, Postgres message defaults belongs to attribute, identify, format. Reasonable take, thank you. Macros. Module split, list last, macro underscore, replace this with this, prefix, constraints, prefix, version, encoded, default, AshUID generator, unquote, constraints. Interesting, okay. Okay, well, so maybe it's not worth it for these. It is kind of interesting. I feel like I should probably have my UUID switched though to this type, right? Because isn't this gonna not really match, or it's still fine? They're still gonna match. I don't know. I mean, we can also go back to doing this way. What happens if I just do this? I'm interested to know what happens. There you go. They don't sort. Nice. Well, that's fun. That's fun to show that that's happening. Scrump less agile. Exactly. Okay, well, we're trying out Ash. Oh, we're trying out Ash big time. How's it feel? Actually good. I think good so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Using Exo pretty much just means it's a binary. Okay, cool. I'm currently working on a Strong project, and I noticed the constant nuance of like the bits I've gotten to mess with. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think we will not explore figuring out how to put this to do this similar idea here. For this, we'll probably skip that for now, but I think this looks pretty good. Although it is kind of annoying. Attribute ID. There's really no way for me to just say like that. Okay, so I don't want to write this every time though. This is going to be way too annoying for every table. I don't want to do this. There's got to be some way that I can do this without writing it every time. Just make a macro to do it. Okay, I haven't made a macro before. Can I put them inside here to make a macro for it? So that it's like available when I use Circles accounts or something? Show you or walk you through? You can just show me. If you've got a link, yeah, send it to me and I'll read it. I mean, I know I need to do like quote, blah, blah, blah. I can do some constant here or something. And then I say like, oh, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've seen some, but I want to learn an age. Rust first Go. By the way, I have technically 10 years from web apps, but I suck at data structure and algorithms. Well, do you want to get better at data structures and algorithms, or what do you want to do? I mean, I think Go is pretty practical. In a module, it's def macro instead of def. Okay, def macro. UUID primary. Do I have access to this inside of here? I do. Nice. Or maybe I don't. Oh, I was kind of hoping that it would automatically get put in. Oh, wait a second. Shirai showed me something a while ago where there was something where I could get these automatically included. There was some magical thing. Is there something I can do to make all of these automatically import something? Can take args like a function. But then do I always need... I'm not saying I can't. I'm just saying I'm a little bit annoyed if I have to write this every time. You know? Or import macros or something like this. Def macro UID 7 primary. All right, sure. So we'll go back to here. Maybe I need to put this somewhere else as well. Whoops. This should be def macro probably. There you go. Is there a way to get something to automatically, you'd want a base resource for that? A base resource. I feel pretty based. Just create a macro for their generally preferred resource tooling, then use my resource module instead of ash resource. Ah, like here, use ash resource. So I would have circles.resource. Got it. Okay, I can see that. So I go to circles here and I can say resource like this, right? EX. So yes, I can do that. So now I can go def module circles.resource. Resource do end. Like how I do for ecto. Right. That was the thing I was remembering that you were saying. This kind of scenario right here. Right? So def macro using, and then I can put this inside of here. Circles dot resource. Okay, so then I need to do something here though where I say this is including this or something. Yeah, Shrunk, what are you... Wait, what? Biggest tip is never write side projects the same language frameworks as you do at work. Keep on learning something new. That is a good strategy to learn new things, yeah. So then, okay, so I want to make this into a resource. And then I would say... Yeah, I got it now. Do I just do like include or something? Import ash resource. Def macro. Using. Do end. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Yeah. Okay, so but this doesn't work because I need these to still get passed here. Domain could be in the ops. Right, yep. I'm not sure how to... Is domain just like... Unquote ops. Use ash... Ooh, unquote ops. So then I can say use... Whoops. Circles.resource here. Very cool. Nice. That's awesome. So then all these ops get passed. So then I can say I want to also put in this. I can load this other thing into the scope, right? Which would be like, where did we put the macro? This one here. I could do this. This would probably be dumb, right? It would be like, we probably wouldn't want to put this inside of here. We'd want to put something like def module, you know, like circles.helpers or something, do end, right? Like this, and put this inside of here. And then I do import circles helpers, like this kind of idea. And then I can go down to here and I can just yoink all of this. And probably unquote name UID, and we don't need any ops in this case. So then I can change this to be, oh, thanks honey, love ya. Guess you don't allow override. Yeah, for now I don't care. I'm saying like this is what I want. I want to do UID v7 primary. UUID v7 primary. Do I have to call? Oh, with ID like this. Use ChatGPT? Sometimes, yeah. How do I make it so that I say, hey, dog, don't put those dumb parentheses there? Yeah, but no need to really break it in its own module. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it there for now, but go to your formatter. Okay. I'm in here. Yep. Then add locals without parens. Locals without parens. Beautiful. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Dax, why didn't you live stream for sell ship? What is going on? And why are you in YouTube chat again? Why not just ask ChatGPT to do everything you want, fix things later? This is a pretty bad strategy to learn. Dax, hello? Answer me. Actually, I already have that. I already have that, Shark. He's in the YouTube chat. I switched them around. I like having attributes at the top. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, I see that. Config. YouTube chat's where it's at. Got famous folks like Dax in there. Ash domains. Spark. It didn't work. I thought it was going to be circles resource. It was going to work. That's step one. Then you need to tell it what the thing is. Okay. Maybe that's where the future is going. I think we're a little far away from just, hey, ChatGPT, build me a whole app and just fix code. Sweet. Very cool. Nice. That's awesome. Can I watch the stream on YouTube? You can. The other problem with the strategy, if you're being serious, I can't tell if you're being serious or not, Slobby, is you don't learn the building blocks then, which I think is actually like still pretty useful, at least for a while. Right? So like if I don't learn any about the basics of the thing that I'm using here, we're gonna have a problem. I think a lot of people right now can coast on their existing knowledge of things, use ChatGPT to go faster in those things. But like if you were new at something and you just always use ChatGPT, you might not have that same experience. We'll see though. I'm pretty bad at predicting the future, so I don't really like to. Hey, Freds, it depends. Right now, I'm accomplishing more because chat has lots of good ideas. They're very smart, very handsome, great people, especially my subscribers. Oh, it's so good. Chicken, pepper jack cheese, tomato, avocado, and some chipotle aioli. Ash Framework in the YouTube chat. Why, hello. What's up, Ash Framework? That's funny. I meant to use my personal one. That's funny. So you're training a bunch of people out of R&D. That's why I asked this. This is a really cool auto formatting to order sections. Yeah, it's really nice. Hi, Zach. I already said hello to Ash Framework. My personal chat's only letting me use this. Whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I like having official Ash Framework in the chat. So, I'm not saying there's no point in the future where we'll be able to have AIs do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now. I'm just saying right now I don't think it's really ready for that. Just don't filter yourself because I'm here. Oh, don't worry. We don't have to worry about that problem. I haven't done a lot with Courtney of him in a while, no. I still hang out and chat with a lot of the people. But I haven't like done a lot of stuff in Core in a while. That was delicious. All fold. Need more coffee? I got some right here. Although I'm getting low. I took a lot of nil coffee home and I'm getting low. I can break from my own Ash Development. Apparently watch someone do Ash Development. Nice, Brian. Welcome. It will never dig deep enough to see whether it can create custom attributes for AI. Once it's trained until the next version. I'm not sure that's the case. Cakeman, hey, thanks. Thanks for paying for the sub. Yeah, appreciate it. I think in general, making like, I have a hard time making capability based arguments about what AI will or will not be able to do. Trick says I was not going to be able to guess that it could do a lot of stuff that it could do right now. You know what I'm saying? So that part's a little bit tough. Oh, I think it'll, like it already is taking some people's jobs, and it's also creating some new jobs, just like any other new technology, right? Which obviously, like, it sucks for people losing their jobs. I'm not trying to minimize that. I'm just saying, like, that is, like, what happens every time new things happen. Seinfeld's thoughts on AI? No.
AI, on the other hand, is the most embarrassing thing we've ever invented in mankind's time on Earth. Oh, so you can't do the work. Is that what you're telling me? You can't figure it out? This seems to be the justification of AI. I couldn't do it.
Nice, I'll have to watch it later. I think if it's able to take software jobs, it can take a lot of jobs. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, obviously. I wish we're supposed to require less people too. Well, so, oh shoot, what is this called? Let me think about it. It's not a GIF and good. That's a different kind of thing. it's the economic principle that sometimes when the cost of something when it goes down, then you get much more of it, right? But it's something about like where people have jobs, but I forgot the name. I'm thinking of it. No. There's well, yeah, law of supply, but there's like a particular one when it was coming to jobs. What was I gonna? Failed discourse. Economies of scale. No. It's about how the like labor curve. I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, so suppose it becomes like much cheaper to generate software. It could be that then we'll have more jobs in software, not less, right? Because you have such a higher increased demand for the software that then there's more jobs created in software. It's just that more people can do it, right? But I don't remember what that's called. We can just ask ChatGPT, fine. What's the economics law that if you can sometimes have cheaper of some good, it increases the amount of jobs in that area? I don't really remember. No, I don't know. It's whatever. It's fine. I don't really care. But you could but just because software gets cheaper doesn't mean that you're going to lose wages necessarily. Like you could just generate a lot more software to people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you might be able to do more. You might be able to make more things for people, but it doesn't really matter. It's okay. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to say Jose. Pleasure. Jose. Jevons paradox. That's the one. Yes. Thank you. And I already had Jose. Echo. Jose. This one. Increase efficiency with resources used, reducing the amount necessary for any one use. Right. So it's not. Oh, right. Because it's about efficiency. That's the one. That's the one, right? Because it's not necessarily about the cost, right? So it's like, oh, we can create software more efficiently with AI. But then the falling cost induces new demand, right? And so then you actually end up with more software than less, right? So we'll see. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Right. Yes. If gas was 1/10 the cost, more things would use gas, right? So if software was 1/10 the cost, more things would use software, right? But then that might mean that we need more people writing software. It's not actually clear. I wish we had less software. I think there's also going to be some people who want to do something like that. We'll see. Thing is, though, companies won't benefit the workers in tech. Well, maybe not the way things are structured right now. Maybe more people will start their own thing or do their own stuff, or they'll be a solo entrepreneur, or they'll be working, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have a very good grasp of what the future looks like because I haven't been there yet. I'm not saying we will have more software developers. I'm just saying people are saying, oh, because it's going to be easier to make software, there will be no software jobs. But that's not always the case. Sometimes when things get easier to do, there's more people doing that thing. Right? So I'm just saying that's like, it's not a done deal. You can't just walk from software is going to be cheaper to make, therefore there's not going to be people writing software. That actually doesn't necessarily follow. As diesel fuel becomes cheaper, dude bros will idle their F450s longer, increase the price of diesel. Exactly, Cameron. Calculator didn't replace the accountant. Yeah, so we'll see. Occurred at the same time as increased the total amount of coal used to produce iron. The improved efficiency coal production did not reduce coal consumption. Instead, it increased. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. So we'll see. I have a suspicion. So this is actually, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Part of the reason I'm building this photo app is because I think there's going to be a lot of people who want to enter systems where you're not incentivized to use AI generated content, right? So on Twitter, on X these days, or on Facebook or whatever, on YouTube even as well, soon, if not already, AI generated content is going to be a very cheap way to make lots of content, which means it's a cheap way to get in front of lots of people and other things like this, right? So people are incentivized to do everything they possibly can to, you know, avoid bot detection and do all this other blah, 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 blah. And your feed is just going to be AI. And it's going to be this constant, like, you know, arms race between site owners and users to like fight against each other, right? So because of virality, right? Yeah, so Cameron, that's actually what I want to do. So you need to make a system that incentivizes people to not want to do that, right? If you want people to actually interact on your site. So that's why I'm making, that's part of the reason the other language AI is original content. Is it? I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's necessarily bad. It's a trying best friends. Yep. Is because I want like a system, right, that encourages people to actually just post pictures like of their life and share with their friends and family, and not to have virality, right? You can't have virality and also say you want like close personal relationships. Those are not possible. I don't think, at least. So like that's like part of the hypothesis of why I have like why I want to build this site. It's because I think there will at least be some people like me that want to have like those relationships with their friends and family, and not like have it sort of, will your system withhold likes, shares, repost? There's no possible way to repost something. There's no possible way to share something. You can like something as just sort of a way for like grandma to say, that's a cute picture of your baby. The real challenge is making it the same business model without becoming spyware. Well, I think you just make people pay money, and then they have to pay more money than it costs to run it. That's my plan. So people have to pay to upload their photos. And then that's it. There's no ads. It's not like Be Real in the same, like Be Real, I don't think lets you like just upload photos, have albums, share with particular groups, other things like this, right? It's very different, I think, than that. Scared AI will make us dumber. Yeah, for some people, for sure. Likes to be visible by others by default. So the only way you can see a photo is to be invited into an album as part of a circle. That's like what we're doing. Have you seen Futo? I don't know what Futo circles are. No. An image? I don't think so. No, I don't want it to be distributed. I don't think distributed works generally that great for like, what if we are not invited? How can we see photo? You can't. Exactly. I just want grandma to log in, you know? It is actually, it's inspired by Google Photos, but Google Photos has such crap user management and access management and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, it's a beautiful, I don't mind using distributed stuff. I don't mind figuring out how to do it, but I want my grandma to log in, right? So I think we're just not quite ready for that. We'll see. Find an alternative they can bootstrap like iCloud, share it, ask them. Yeah, but I don't need to sell to most people. If I make $1 a month on average off of like a paying user, and I have 10,000 users who are paying, I'm all done. I'm all set, chat. Like, I don't think you guys aren't really getting it. You know? What about the shareholders? There's none. There's none. How much is the month infra cost? I don't know. We haven't even done anything. All we've done is make a users table, you know? Right? So it's like, so we're far away, but that's sort of the idea and the vision, right? Of where we're at. Wait. Okay, I'm waiting, Ash Framework. Primogen is not a shareholder? Definitely not. Only shareholders, exactly. How are you going to pay for startup swag? That's a good point. How do you see moderation happening? We'll probably have to use some like off the shelf AI content detection, things like this. I don't really know what people do. Is your application of Y Combinator is the Uber of photo galleries? Yeah. So I guess we're being bloated, slow, full of ads. Yeah, I don't have to track anybody. I don't have to do ads. I don't have to serve other crap. I just put the photos in. You know? I mean, you don't need to be a billionaire. I don't currently. I'm counting on my open source contributions to be there. Will you stream making that app? Yeah, of course. That's what we're working on right now. You would need access to user content if you would do moderation. Yeah, but we can do something like, we could do something where at least like on upload, we do some stuff. And then after that, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cosmic Telescope's file browser not show permissions? I think so, but I don't know. I haven't checked in a long time. Right? So we would have to do something at least on the like upload side. Just to make sure, like, I don't want any sort of like feature creep galore. I don't think so. You need to have something that makes sure people aren't doing like gross and disgusting things with your photo sharing service. Like, that seems pretty obvious. Like, that's a must-have feature. Yeah, right. Like, you have to do it. Would there be an app for a metaverse? No, you would just log into like tjscircles.com. Yeah, like, obviously I'm not going to let people just upload whatever they want. Like, duh, you know? YouTube sets those delays feel like cheapsies, but there's no ads. Yeah. I think you can all just try to power users and find places where it sucks and upskill there. Okay, you can do that. That sounds good. TJ, I was thinking to upload my homework directory to your service. Okay, I guess. You never check your gutters. Are they really ever dirty? Yes, they are still. So anyways. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I won't allow any like adult content on my site. I will do everything in my power to make sure there's no adult content. I'm not interested in hosting or being associated with that in any way. I don't know how we're going to do the moderation yet. Yeah, exactly, George. Like, I've never done it before. We'll have to figure it out. That's part of building. You know, we'll figure stuff out as we go. What if Grandma's the one uploading adult content? Then you definitely want that not to get up there. I mean, there's tons of stuff that already does this, right? We're doing we're using Cloudflare tunnels, Abu. Everything else. Yeah, but I'm going to do everything I can to not do that. It would be stupid to do. There's better sites to do it if you wanted to do, like, if you wanted to share adult content, then it'll be for mine. My business model doesn't make any sense for those people. They have to pay to upload and then pay to, like, to have users connected to their albums, and there's max limits and a bunch of other stuff. This just doesn't even make sense. It's hard. Even IG can't figure it out. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, mine won't. It just doesn't even make sense that you would want to do it. Like, there will be other sites that you could try and do that for. But I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I would like to encrypt the photos. I just don't. I really don't know how that works. Like, how does Google check for that after you upload it? Surely they don't have them encrypted at rest. You know, there was this. Yeah, it's like an extremely difficult problem. But I'm just saying, like, there exist services. You can use those. You can make sure that you're doing everything you can for that. And like you have to pay to host the photos and all this other stuff, right? So like, it doesn't actually make that much sense. Ash Cloak, is that already a thing? I saw that in here somewhere, but I didn't know what it was. Am I like... Oh, that's like encryption and some other stuff. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's cool. So anyways, it's like, we're going to do everything we can, and also it just doesn't make that much sense. So we're going to try not. Jaggers would probably love to not... Yeah, I don't need to make something that makes everybody happy about how the photos get uploaded and all this other stuff, right? Like, it's just something. Photo DNA is photo DNA. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, we would use some of this stuff to make sure nothing. Adult content and then removing it. Yeah, I have no interest in ever allowing it. Like I said, I don't want to host it at all. Is it safe against quantum computers? I think unlikely at this point. I don't think it's safe against them. It'll just always be banned and always against TOS. And like I said, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't happen. But what, you know, so I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what that looks like and how that works. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty much what we're trying to build, though, right? So that's kind of why I want to build it, though. Right? Is basically the idea that, like, if you want people to act particular ways, you need to build a system that incentivizes those things. People respond to incentives, right? So it's like, if you want people to not use like AI generated stuff and not try and be viral and just like interact, you need to remove all of the incentives that set up virality, right? So there's no algorithmic feed. There's no way to like break out of a circle. There's nothing. It's just like the people you invited, limited number of users, things like this. So that's kind of the plan. I'm sold. Right. And that's what I'm saying. I don't need to have 10 million users. Would you allow open source contribution? Yeah, I'll make it. So my plan right now is assuming I can find a good license for this, is basically like, I want to allow any like regular person to run it for themselves. It'll be open source. You can run it for yourself. I mean, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time trying to like make it super easy for everybody to do and blah, 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 all this stuff. Like, you can make contributions and try and make it for yourself. I'm going to say no to a bunch of features that I don't want to do, all this kind of stuff, right? But you can go ahead and do it. How to go about finding license works for a project? I don't know. I have to go do some research on licenses again. But then like, I reserve the right to run it, you know, for profit basically. So I don't know what the right license is for that. Will the logo rival Teach Dailies? Probably. And then people can run it for themselves for like self-hosted personal use. Right. And I know people can just ignore the license, blah, blah, blah. But like Vim with me, I'm not going to do the Vim with me one. Business source. Is that like an actual like thing? Ryan, do you know of any that actually do this? Because the other fun thing is like I think it would be fun to have people working on the site together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously it helps me. Right? Like, obviously, on me, if people are fixing stuff or like, oh, hey, I actually know how to do Tailwind. Instead of writing this terrible code here, you can use this. Yeah, we'll probably stream looking it up. I don't see any reason why not. Like WordPress? I don't know. Is WordPress like that license? BSL? Oh, it's just called Business Source License. Dude, I don't know what is going on with my dark reader right now. You may make production use as license. Proprietary use does not include offering the license for third parties hosted or on embedded basis in order to compete with my version of this for purposes of license. 55 Tailwind devs and Ryan, exactly. With the payment processing, it's a minefield. They're super limited what's actually acceptable in change in the country. You allow your users to post unsafe stuff. This is important, pretty broad, depending on your bank. You have to go high risk processing. Yeah, I don't want to do that anyways, just ethically. Not just because it's annoying for me, but ethically, I don't want to allow people to do it. Does Hot Dog work in the browser? JetBrains Mono is kind of close. I think someone said Input Mono as well. A competitor offering product that's offered to third parties on a paid basis and through paid support includes overlaps. Product, embedded, hosting. This seems like pretty much like what I would want to do, right? Business source license. Yeah. Oh, Circles is a photo sharing app for your friends and family. No virality, anti-social media. WordPress GPL's annoying. It used to be support paying and you could still get source code. Now it's pay for source as well, but that was a decade ago. Oh yeah, I don't care. People can have the source code for free and run it themselves. I'm not going to try and make money off people who want to help and run it. You know what I'm saying? Or do their own thing. Yeah, so this would basically be the one that I would want to use, right? So business source license. Is a trademarked software license from the source code, but limits the use to certain classes. The bustle. I like calling it bustle. That's regarding explicitly allowing those allowed aren't exactly how you want payments from. Yeah. Oh, with one letter distance. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah. Characteristic of tries compromise traditional property licenses and open source. Yeah. To achieve a sustainable revenue by applying restrictions not possible in open source license while aiming to provide many existing same access contribution rights under original. That's basically what I want to do too, right? Makes sense. License changes is enabled by requiring contributors to agree to a CLA. Ugh. Do I have to do that even if it's just me? Like, I mean, like, I know obviously I don't, but I'm saying like, if it's just me and I just have this license from the start, do we still have to do a CLA for people as they're going? Contributor license agreement is basically saying, I understand that my contributions are not my own. You own them now. I have to make them sign it? It seems so stupid to make them sign it. Why can't it just be in the license and you just like agree by submitting a PR? Like you don't accidentally submit a pull request. You know what I mean? There's no whoopsies. For some stuff I use the Google command because I find it returns better results sometimes, but distribute software ending to use without having to make it open source for what it's worth. This source license requires provisions history. My dog sent that PR, my bad. Oh, that's funny. Oopsie, I submitted a valid PR and I also own the project now. Download and run for free. Yeah, but I want it to be source. Like I want people to be able to read the code. Even if they don't run it themselves or whatever, I at least want it to be like at least source available, right? And I like having it be you can do whatever with the code you want for yourself. I think that's just fun. Like if I think it's a good idea, right? If I think it's fun and a good idea, like, and you want to run it for yourself and host it, or you already have, you know, a server that could run, like that seems cool. You can do it. Unlike open source, be a license code reused in production without explicit approval, but similar to open source, publicly available and free to use. Additionally, after a set period of time, either 4 years or an early period, set by the license, the BSL automatically converts to an open source license of the licensor's choosing. Oh, 100 years. How do you have window titles on the bar? I don't know. It's just like the default thing, I think. I don't know. So then you shouldn't need a CLA. Okay, nice. That would be good. I just super annoying to make people sign a CLA. I tried GPT to find a license failed. Confirmed lawyers can't be replaced. If under change V1 with GPL by 29, but the 4-year clock won't begin until the first publicly with those changes. Huh, interesting. Okay. I'm down to beta test. Have you considered BSD? I don't know. I don't know it. It's even more annoying in a corporate setting. Yeah. It seems like I shouldn't need to, you know? Imagine a legal team for approval of each custom CLA. Yeah. Good luck with that. Public license the most. No, but I don't want that. I don't want people to be able to just use it and like spin up some service and try and sell my thing that I'm spending time on when I would like to try and make some money on it. You know what I mean? That's like my goal for the project is not just that I ship something. I mean, if only I use it, it's okay. But like, I would like to hold out the possibility that I make some money from this project for once. So anyways, That's kind of where we are at these days. I mean, you can just do dual licensing. Maybe, I don't know. An LLM generator read an EMD just by reading the code. Nice. Sounds like a cool project. All right, let's go back to Ash, and let's see if we can get a few more things going here. I want to try and do... What did I say? What did I say here? User table with user info, blah, blah, blah. We were thinking about making a circle, and a circle has an ID, an owner, and a name. We've been posting on socials? Yeah. That's basically exactly my scenario. Are these agents in the room with you? So would I put this in my same domain? Like, does it make sense to do accounts.circle? It kind of seems weird, doesn't it? Would that be weird to put my like circle? Circle is like, I don't, it seems kind of weird to group those together. Does it not? I wouldn't. Okay. So we go back to here. We have like this domain here. Okay, that's great. I put it in its own domain. Okay, so we can make circles.circles. Blech. What domain provider are you using? If everyone know these agents are OpenAI website, Creative Commons attribution non-commercial. Okay, we'll come back to that later. We'll come back to it later. Okay, so let's say we make a new, I don't want to call it circles. That seems lame. Access, maybe. We could call it access. Is that weird? No, I don't know if I should use access. Isn't there like an access module? That's probably bad. Permissions. Circles is the social aspect. Yeah, it's one of the social aspects. What would you, I don't know if I want to call it circles though. Permissions. Groups. Defy, what's up, buddy? 18 months, a year and a half. That's crazy. Social. I like that. Okay, social. So I can do def module circles.social. Use Ash domain. Okay, now it's going to tell me, yo, dog, you haven't done config, right? There's domains somewhere here, right? Circles.social. I remembered. Nice. And then we need some resources. Resource. Let's go circles.social.circle. Something like this. We don't have this as a thing yet. Circles, social. We go here. Let's go social. Circle. Circle.ex. And then how did we do this for user? We said, all right, so let's do def module circles.social.circle. Do use circles resource. Domain is going to be circle social, and data layer is this. Okay, that's great. The table, right? So we need to put a Postgres block in here. Yep. And we need to do some attributes as well. So we should be able to do similar thing that we did before. UUID v7 primary ID. Yep. Attribute is owner. So here's where we need to have a relationship. Here's where we need to do them. We need to have them as a relationship. But I haven't done that yet. Relationships here. Chat. You don't need to answer. I already know. I'll read the docs. I know you don't have any understanding of this word here. Oh, sorry. I'll select it like prime. This word here. So belongs to owner my app.user. Belongs to owner circles.accounts.user. Oh, does it not go in attributes? Oh, it's its own thing. Here? I feel like we had asterisk not replaced. Yeah. Sag but true. What part of Sag but true? Oh, that you guys don't know. Yeah, that's funny. Relationships do. Oh, it goes in a relationships block. Got it. Okay. Okay. Relationships belongs at UUID primary key ID attribute body belongs to owner. Okay. We gotta let him cook. Just let me cook, boys. Let me cook. Oh well, actually, let's let this keep going. So let's go ahead and go to our test user circles, and let's say social. Yes, and let's go circle test ex. Yes. Def module. What did I call the other one? Test user. I just take the same idea here. Circles dot social dot circle test do end. Use circles data case. Yep. Whoops. Test can create a circle do end. User is this. Circle test does not match. Oh, right. This needs to be S. Yes. Nice. Cannot. User create is undefined. Alias circles accounts user. Boom. Wonderful. Okay, so now we can do, when we go to here, let's mark this and let's go to circle ex. Yep, let's mark this. Ash kind of fits the bill of being an aura. Yeah. We gotta let him cook. Gotta let him cook. All right, so now we need to make a new action. We go like actions, do, I don't know how I would do this part. I'm not sure what I need to do now that I have like, now that I have a belongs to. What do I actually like do in my actions? Attribute. You want to define the attribute yourself. Owner foo. Customizing to attribute type. Has one. Attribute defaults. Isn't around, but can explain how where if it's. Yeah. Load user tweets. Load user tweets. Nice. In the query. How do I do it when I want to create something with this? Manual description. So I'm thinking vet a relationship, right? Which I'm pretty sure has added owner. There's like secretly owner ID here, right? There's like something with the actual owner ID here. Find out what attributes are available. I guess I could try an IEX. I don't even know. That's my only guess. So then we can go, let's say, I want to make another code interface at some point too. Code interface. I want to say, what did I do for the last code interface? Code interface. I want to take this and go here. Actions, create. Do it. Ash resource.info. Oh, really? So I can go. I don't even know. What should I even do to run this in IEX? I guess I can run Phoenix server, right? I mean, I have Phoenix, so it should load everything. Circles application start, circles web endpoint fail. Failed to start child circles endpoint. Failed to start list. Oh, it's because I'm on the same address, right? Config. Dev 4000. We need to do Prime's favorite one, so we'll do that in honor of his name. Upload a docs really speaks when it's hard to wear and look for what you need next. Yeah. So let's go ash.resource.info. Now what do I do? Or do I go like circles social circle.info? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Doesn't using Ash create a lot of magic? Well, we're finding that out. I don't know. Some people are really good magicians, you know? I'm not sure what to do with this Ash resource info shenanigans here. Debug this? This wasn't you gotta remember, I've only been doing Elixir for like a month. I've only been doing Elixir for like a month. Not even that. Dot attribute of circles social circle. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So this has ID and it has owner ID. Okay, nice. That's what I was wondering. Well, this is awesome. I really like this. See, Marush. I didn't know I could do this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. There's a lot of introspection functions. I like that. Okay. So I've got an owner ID here. So then I'm thinking, okay, we go here. And then I want to do create. Not arg's username and email, but owner ID. Okay, so then we go circle is alias circles dot social circle dot create user dot ID, and then let's do, is there a docs page on intersection? Assert circle dot ID. Oh yeah, owner ID. Owner ID is user.id. That seems pretty good. No such input user ID for action social circle create. Do I just say owner? Maybe I just say owner because owner ID is the one. No valid inputs exist. No such input owner for circle create. Oh, do I need to say here that this accepts owner ID? Oh, I see. It's not public. It's not public, right? Then you say accept owner ID, I'm assuming. I'll try owner. Let's see what happens. Not owner ID. Can I accept owner? They're not attribute. Okay. Unknown error. Cannot do column owner ID of relation users does not exist. Insert into users ID. Oh, this needs to be like belongs to. So I did belongs to wrong or something. Let's go back to belongs to. You're totally right. I never ran migrate either. I didn't migrate it. It's a typo. Do I need to you're using the users table. Copy pasta problems. Probably do mix and test. Let's reset this. Oh, we probably need to also generate. I should probably be committing occasionally as well. Yeah, we'll just do this. I shouldn't have called this add email. Oh, I'm stupid. That's okay. We'll restart it here, and then we'll go add circles. Mix here, reset this, migrate this one just in case. That should be good. And then we should be able to do mix test watch. Haha, chat. Wonderful. So there we go. We're all set. We've got a circle. We can create it with a user ID. That's great. One day teacher will figure DB stuff. One day. I know about databases. I know about them. What up, Maniac? Noob training. Did I say thanks for the prime earlier? I feel like I missed it. I feel like I must have missed it. I know everything about databases. I know so many ORMs. Okay. Well, thanks anyways, Noob Training. I appreciate it. Exploration's going great. Okay, so now we need to do something where we say an owner can add other users to their group. So let's go ahead and go to social, right? And let's say circle users. I don't know. I don't know how I would... It's been a little while since I thought about this. A policy. Okay. Whoops. Policy. See policies guide for more. Okay, let's read the policies guide. What actions on research permit for a given actor also fill the results of read actions or restrict the results to only directors that should be visible. Nice. Oh yeah, let's commit. Good thinking. Good thinking. Okay. Just do it. I am doing it. We're actually writing code today, Antonio. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Create a user. Create a circle. Boom. We're doing it. Policies determine what actions and resources are. I'm looking. And can filter the results of read actions. I like that. To restrict access to specific fields. See the section on field policies. Oh, that's pretty cool too. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now I have to do work too. Just came here for the theme song. Smart. And reminding people that you too can get a theme song for the low price of $5 a month. Each policy defined in a resource has two parts. A condition, such as action type read or attribute special admin true or always. If this condition is true for a given action request, then the policy will be applied to the request. A set of policy checks, each of which will be evaluated individually. Okay. Theme song. How do I get it? You have to download one. Theme song. Do I have to do a space for this to work? Yeah, there you go. I do need to make that better if it's just theme song. You download one, URL, and then the timestamps. And then it'll play when you send your first message. Policy will be one of three results. Forbidden, authorized, or unknown. Unknown is treated the same as forbidden. Let's start with the simplest policy. Policy. Do policy always do? Authorize if always. Okay. I'm going to policy as the condition. In this case, the condition is always. Yep, that makes sense. With this policy, we have a single policy check. We have 4 check types. Authorize if. Authorize unless. Forbid if. Forbid unless. Okay. Yep. Not every check in a policy must pass. This is describable, but important, so another example is provided here. Checks go from top to bottom, evaluated independently of each other. The first one that reaches a decision determines the overall policy result. Okay, so it's like, yeah, we got this. If this says unknown, okay, it's fine. We'll skip or something. Check from authorized, forbidden, determines our outcome. Very cool. True, false, or null. Classic. The tri-state. The tri-state Boolean. As one tends to write. This can be false, this can be false, this is true, policy will be authorized. Yeah, and none of these checks matter. Great. Not all if yes, no. Simple checks, filter checks, simple checks. True, false, and file not found. Exactly. Somebody who's in web dev, the JS web framework spaghetti is daunting. Being live use seems much less daunting, not say simple. I feel that way so far in XOS. Yeah. I'm feeling really happy with it so far. We'll see what happens though. I haven't made anything big with it yet, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna try. I'm gonna go, if things go like mildly well with this, I'm gonna go really hard at it to see what happens. And then I'll have a much better opinion about it later. Policy is to do all redactions unless attribute actor models attribute public relates to actor via owner. Oh, that's cool. Authorize if relates to actor via owner. So frameworks know there are challenges working live view, but they're dwarfed. Yeah. In general, most websites could be a form or just a view on some data. So like, I think simplicity is better. OS, I'm on Pop OS. Yeah, HTMX is good if you don't already have something like live view, I think. Yeah, agreed. I mean, live view in a lot of ways is similar to HTMX. Bot ain't botting. You got to put a exclamation mark in front of those. Just all the layers from JS framework reference and all that just seems like too much. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. So, okay. So relates to actor via owner. That's cool. If the actor is related to data via data's owner. Does this happen in the sequels? Where do these run? It's great because it handles a lot of security, CRS tokens, data access. Yeah, that part's good too. Yeah. Types of checks. Simple checks. Because these are yes, no questions. Okay. They're compiled into a filter. Ooh, nice. SQL or code depending on data layer. Nice. Very cool. Nice. Okay. Nice. Authorize if my app checks actor is old enough. Very cool. Filter checks. Ooh, nice. So checks can run without DB access for stuff like dynamic UI. Yep. Yeah, I think live view is going to be better than HTMX and other stuff, right? It's like, because it's going to be deeply integrated in the thing you're doing. I think a lot of stuff from HTMX, if you built like a quote unquote framework, you could probably get a lot of those tightly integrated things around HTMX if you wanted to, right? You know, but it's nice you can just bring your own backend for HTMX. That part is awesome. Lamboville. Policies. Sweet. That's super cool. Inline checks, but are different enough to they are written directly in a policy. Oh, cool. Okay. So let's come back to this then. Before we get any farther here, we need to make like a photo. We need to make a photo. For right now, let's forget about albums and let's just say photos. We need to make a photo, right? So it's like, okay, so we've got circles here. So we need like media. You're not doing Laravel because you hate PHP backslashes so much. I will say that the backslashes do hurt me. They unreasonably so. You aren't wrong. You aren't wrong about that, Alexi. It's not the whole reason, but it definitely hurts deep down in my soul. You know? Deep down in my soul. Okay, so let's say we make another domain here where we call it like media, right? Something like this. I don't know. We'll just call it media for now. Maybe we should call it photos. We'll call it media. It's good. I don't really care. We'll call it media for right now. Social. Circles, media, photo. Config. circles.media. Okay. Whoopsies, whoopsies. Photo.ex. Distro name, like I'm using Pop OS with Awesome WM. And then let's go back to Circle EX here. We're going to do the same strategy here, basically. Oops. Media. Photo. Photos. Circle resource, social. Nope. Media. What else is it going to have? It's going to have some... It doesn't really matter right now, but we'll just say like URL, add URL. Yeah, something like this. Thanks. Thanks, Cody. Is that Arch? No, I've got a wife, 2 children, and another baby coming in August. Why do people think I use Arch? I just cannot understand or fathom. You know, I don't get it. What ID? Neo Vim. What a response. New baby incoming? Yep. New baby. New baby coming. In August. Or approximately August. We'll see. TJ not equal Dax. Exactly. I have grass in my backyard. Here, I can show you. I'll show you the picture of Ember that I showed earlier, which is just a really cute one with our coffees. This is... Dax has fake grass. You know, Dax has fake grass, chat. This is real grass with doggo. No Arch. I have children. Very different. 2 twins? But, Krenz, you're having twins or it's going to be your second girl? Zoom. Zoom. See, real grass. That's the difference. No, Dax isn't vegan. That's Adam. It's been a long time since I've seen an ad. That's funny. We're having twins. Dang, congrats. That's very cool. Belongs to circles, not user. So we see this picture in circles. Exactly. Except you guys aren't going to be in my circle. I don't know what to tell you. Will the circles have coffee though? No, but we're getting close to shipping coffee, which I'm excited about. This would be add photos. Shorts and grass and raining weeds. I've given up. Pretend weed is grass and probably mow my lawn. Smart. I got my dandelions under control. You know? Like, we got them under control. Coffee shop integration and circles went. Now we're talking. Media. Yes. Let's go here. We'll go photo test EXS. You have to pay to be added to a circle. Then it's just safe for work only fans. You won't have to pay to get added to a circle. That's exactly the opposite of the kind of feature that we'd want to add. You have to pay to upload photos. And then there's like a limited number of people that can get into an album or like a group, basically. It's the exact opposite of that. $1 per photo. Wow, that's actually really smart of it. Nice. Dude, it's so freaking fast. I love this so far. Adding a default circle whenever a user's created. Yeah, we'll do something like that too. Unlimited uploads, pay per view. Smart. So I can't get added to your circle. No. That would defeat the purpose. Internal credits where you get some real money from. No. So it's like What's fast? Oh, just making the tables and relationships and stuff feels really good. Like the Ash part of things. I'm feeling very happy with that part. Maybe for some people a little bit too much magic, but for me, I like it. Can I pay with Teach coins? Maybe you can pay with Teach coin, Ryan. Except I'll just probably give you it for free. Happy to have relationships, exactly. Is create a macro? No, it's not a macro. There's like usually two different options here. Create will error if it can't create it. This will return something like okay and like photo, like this. So we could do the same thing like this basically, and then these would be approximately the same situation. They're just regular functions. But the bang tells you I'm gonna error instead of returning like a result, basically. These are the same though. Yeah, no, you don't pay to view things. You pay to upload, like a photo backup. Pattern match error, right? I mean, I wouldn't return it like this. I would case it and handle other stuff or use a with or other things like that. Okay, so now we've got the ability to make a photo. So now I want to say, okay, let's think about giving a circle access to a photo. Right? So let's say test can add photo to a circle, right? Self-hosted. So it's going to be a SaaS, but you can run it yourself for free. It's going to be open source. It's going to be source available. Only bloat if you don't use it. True. It's a good point. So another function name args. Yep, it'll return a bool, which is nice. I like having more things that are valid identifiers. The only thing is, I do feel like you test this thing, it does kind of need Milady case. I think it's just called source available. Most people just say, I think source available or like SA. I don't know. Okay, so does each test run in its own database, or do they modify all the same database? Will we be able to create photo books and export to other formats? Maybe. I mean, that's like a pretty difficult feature, right? So, but like maybe someday. If it goes well, we can add a lot of features. True. Some people, so doesn't imply that you allow contributions. Yeah. But a lot of people, when you say OSS, just think FOSS, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think each test runs in a transaction and then rolls back or continues. So like if I make the same user here, like will this error rolls back? Ooh, nice. Okay, great. Cool. Okay, so now I create a new user and photo, and now I want to add, we need to make 2 users. So let's do this. Let's go here. Let's go here and here, here and here. Let's go to here and do this. And let's go Tej, and we'll do Shy Rai. And so now we do Tej.id. And we'll also, who are we going to not let see our photos? We'll say Dax. Dax is not allowed. Okay. So now we're going to do 10 alias circles, social circle. So now we want to do circle. We had circle as circle create. What else did we do before? User ID, right? So that's Tej ID, okay? And then we need to add someone to the circle. So we don't have any way to do this yet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's okay. Well, I was just like writing out what we need to do, and then we'll solve each of the pieces, right? So like normally for this, what I would do is I would make some table that's like a many-to-many table, I think probably, right? Because it's going to be like, okay, you've got users, and then you've got circles, and like a user can be there multiplying, groups can be there many other times, and that's good. Right? So it's like, yeah. That was me not letting you cook. So would I do something like this? Add member. I'm not sure where I would put this. This feels like something I would put in my social. In my domain, right? Because it's multiple things inside of here where I would say social, like add user to circle. Like this kind of thing, right? Yeah, we can just generate the UMLs. Yeah, see you, Maniac. Thanks for hanging. That feels like the right kind of place where I would do this. Right? I know that I'm going to secretly, not really a secret, but I'm going to create a resource that manages this. But like, I'm not interested to think about that from the outside of my domain. Right? I don't know if this is making sense, but here, I'll just give you an example. So we're going to do resource. Circles. Oh my goodness. Circles, social, user to circle. This kind of thing. I don't know if that's the right name. Or whatever, right? We don't have this, so that's fine. So we go here. We go users to circle.ex. I don't know if that's the right name. We can think about this later. Def module, circles.social, .users to circle. Circle member. Okay, I could buy that. Circle member. Circle member. Circles resource. Circles social. 87 primary. Okay, so we don't need any IDs in this one, right? We just need to say it's got no attributes. Circle members. Circle repo. IDs what? Relationships would be a user ID. Or just a user. And this is many to many, probably. Declares many to many. Join resource. A join resource is a resource that consists of relationship to the source. Would they have join resources already? Sorry, I gotta say, backseat, like probably 500 people, you're most definitely a fast learner. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Join resource. You're writing. Oh, I'm writing one right now. Oh, do I put this somewhere else? Okay, let's go back to where did our relationships one go? We haven't read the one about many to many yet, so we should probably read that. Relationships. Relationship. Where's the guide for this? On the member you want belongs to on both ends. Got it. Okay, so how to where was this? Wasn't this on here somewhere? Where is the... Why did relationships not show up? Oh, wait, now it's there? But this is the wrong thing. This is JSON API. I don't want this one. Am I crazy? I too need a guide on relationships. I've been thinking about publishing one for a while. It's under resources. Okay, let's refresh and see if I missed something here. Topics. Ash. Am I missing something? It's not there, right? We're looking for... So let's try relationship here. We'll go here and then see if relationships guide. This should be good, right? Okay, this one's fine. I'll just go on Hexdocs. Okay. Belongs to, has one, has many, and okay, so I need to say probably has many, right? Has many tweets, my app tweet. A has many relationship is a non-unique attribute. On the destination, it identifies a record with a matching unique attribute, source resource. In this example above, my app user's ID and the my app.tweet is user ID. Different has one. Yeah, just Ash emotional connection extension and configure the intensity and longevity options. That makes sense, yeah. Assume to be ID. And destination calls to snake case last part a model name ID. See the docs for relationships has many. Has many definitions. So which one do I put this on? That's the part I'm not really sure. So I'm trying to figure this out. Does the relationship here go on circle member? Would I say has many user circles.accounts.user? Scroll down a bit on the page you were on. Oh, did I miss? Okay. A many-to-many relationship can be used to create many sources for destinations. Source attribute and destination are on a joined resource. Hashtags, my app hashtag, do through my app.tweet hashtag. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is my through here, right? So I can go to user relationships. I don't have any in this one yet. Relationships. It must be in Arch user right now. And we say many to many circles do end through circles dot social dot circle member. Is something wrong here? Okay, there we go. Source attribute on join resource. Source attribute on join resource is source attribute on join resource is circle ID. No, user ID. User ID and target attribute is circle ID. Okay, nice. Cannot compare this. There's no such import. You have users owning a circle and circles they are members of. Will get confusing if you call it just circles. Ah, okay, yeah. Let's say participating circles or active circles. We'll call it like active circles or something like this. I don't know. Circles.social.circle, circles.social.circle member. So I think I have a problem here because I don't have any attributes inside of here. So like, what do I put inside of my tweet hashtag? Where was this like model made? Tweet hashtag, right? Ah, here we go. Postgres table, tweet hashtags, yeah. Circle members, yeah. Relationship, ah, so I do a relationship belongs to. Got it. Okay, so here we need to put these. Oh, whoops, yeah. Belongs to user circles dot. I can just put user here. Alias social circles dot account user. Woo! Sorry, chat. Alias circles dot social circle user. Target attribute on join resource. Undefined function. Did I do the wrong thing? We go back to user. Source attribute on join. Is that not the right thing? Destination. Ah, not target. Destination. Oops. Oh, shame that it's not target, because then wouldn't they be the same? Owner ID, because they are not attributes. Aha! Circle ID, owner ID. Nope, circle ID. Destination on attribute. Or is this just ID on both of them? Source is us, destination is them. Yeah, but like target's the same number of letters. Think about it. I'm just saying. Time for a little grep search and replace, boys. It's 3 p.m. 3:18 p.m. Okay, circles. Cannot accept owner ID because they are not attributes. Circle, circle member. Circle, circle member. Love me some C-Do, exactly. This is Elixir, yeah. I live in Michigan, yeah. So, I mean, not really the East Coast, but yeah. Might be users table again. Yeah, let me see here. We're at circle, circle member. Actions, create, accept. Cannot accept owner ID because they are not at... Oh, duh. This isn't right yet. You know, that's not right. There wasn't anything there. Okay, nice. So now we need to do create. We need to do user ID. Or we can go back to here, right? We need to say user ID and circle ID, right? Here's something that seems like that would be magical enough. If I do user and circle, can I pass in the objects instead of the IDs? Or the structs, I mean. Not objects. I don't understand what you're saying about. Objects already get HTML snippets and front-end Rust files? But I'm not sure. You can, but not as you have it now. Okay. I'm intrigued. You'd use an argument to pass in a map. So it's a bit ugly to accept one or the other. Okay, we'll stick with IDs for now. And then we'll say later. Upper Peninsula? No, I'm in the Lower Peninsula. And add a change, manage relationship. Here, you're saying change. Wait, I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, change it inside the action? Manage relationship is a big old topic. Okay. I think you'll get to that in the guide. Okay, it's a convention name this resource, source destination. However, this is not required. Attribute, source attribute, blah, blah, blah. Many. Loading related data. Load user tweets. Okay. In the query, load tweets. More complex data loading. We don't need that right now. Okay, I'm not sure. Well, let's go back to my photo test, right? And I want to do circle circle member create, and we've got. Oh, no, we didn't want this create. I guess it's fine. We'll call it create for right now, but it's not really good. Teach.id, or we want to go shyrai.id, because that's the user ID. Probably the circle should go first, I feel. And this is where you're like, oh, this is why you want to have maps. Okay, shut up. Cannot, unknown error. Circle members does not exist. Right. I haven't actually made this yet. I didn't say anything. Number 3 orgs. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we have photos create. Now we want to do something like we want to add now we need a way to add that that a photo is part of some circle, right? This isn't actually how we'll do it because later we'll have X unit. What up, cool Chris? We're gonna actually have like the concept of albums, and probably photos need to get added in an album. I guess we could share individual photos with the group without doing an album, stuff like this. But like we'll get there eventually. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm gonna go check and see what my wife's planning. I know we're going to a friend's house tonight, so I need to see if I need to do anything before we're leaving for dinner, and I also need to go pee. So I'll be back in a few. Okay, cool, nice. We still have another hour. Let versus const. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You're sure to have actual immutability in your language. Okay, so we're now here and we have a way to create circle members. We're not doing this the right way yet, I think, because this is still like a weird spot to put this and some other stuff, but that's okay. We'll sort of figure out what we're going to do after this, right? So let's try and do, we basically want to say like, okay, does this exist, right? We want to find out, is this person a part of this, circle, right? So I don't know how I'd write this. Sir, we want to go user. They have get active circles. Something like this. This isn't quite right though. We go back to user and we say, okay, this has a relationship, many to many active circles. That's the relationship. What do I do? What do I do with that relationship? When I read back from them, I can load it. So I have hashtags. Hashtags, for example, relationships here. Nurture it. We probably do want to do this for our join one. Probably should go back to circle member here, and we'll put this into actions. Does this still work? Or will it error because these aren't... public true and public true. That's fine for now, I guess. It's a little weird, but it's fine. Okay. Code interfaces have a load option. Load. Okay. It's a convention to name this many to many. So loading in the query using loads or directly on records. Load. What is a good way for me to instead ask, does this user, I want to ask, is this user a part of this? So what I really want to ask then is I want to say, let's do a query where I get this user ID and I say, does there exist a circle? I have a user and I have a circle. I want to say, is there a record with both of these, right? So I want to check if that exists. Which we could put on like, maybe we could put that like on user, maybe. I don't know. It jumps into a bidding name sockets. Ooh, nice. We can, okay, yeah, let's do a calculation for this because I read about calculations already. Can this go, this can go on the user. I don't think I have any here right now. So let's do calculations, and then we can say calculate and let's go, oh, but that's a little weird. Can calculations take, arguments? Can I say like, how can I say this user is part of this circle? Is this user part of this circle? That's what I want to ask. Is that really a calculation? Seems like just a regular function. Because like I have a circle ID, right? I'm thinking about in my test. Trust me, it's a calculation. All right, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. Do I go like... Okay, so, all right, we're in calculations. Declaring calculations. Full name. It needs to return a Boolean. So we'll say, I don't know. How Elixir stands against Golang. Member of circle. Okay, member of circle. Question mark, of course. Boolean. And then we want to do args, circle ID. Water check. I just went upstairs and got, well, I don't think I drank water this time. I drank water last time. We're okay. Concat. Third argument will be an expression. This one will be an expression. Do. No, this one here. Do. And then nothing here. There's no import. Expr 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, we'll delete this. That's fine. We probably need to... Do we need to import something for this? Use Ash resource calculation. Okay. So I want to go Expr. Interesting. Module calculation. Okay, yeah, nice. I come here and there's a startup. Oh, baby, there's a startup. Okay, so let's go back to our test, right? So here, let's mark... we have user here. Where were we again? Right, we're here. I'm a rogue thought bubble. Nice. Meow. Thanks. He's not cooking anymore. He's starting up. Exactly. So I want to do assert user dot... what did I say? What did I call it again? Member of circle. Right. Member of circle. That doesn't seem right. I need to load this, right? Don't I need to like load this because it's a calculation? Name function will come later. Okay. Do I do user load? This is a magic circle. Let's see again loading. Let's see again loading here. Load. Load. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong spot. Let's go back to calculations here. Primer. I liked this one. Why is my like search all of a sudden really scuffed for this? You're not supposed to tell us the tricks. The tricks. Ash.load if you have record already. Oh, okay. Ash load. Ash load. Teach. And then I just go member of circle. This loads it into this, or does it return something new? Loads fields, except a list of non-loaded fields. You need the arg. Lazy reuse. Our loader must refetch from the data layer. So I say reuse value is true or something. I'm okay with also just saying teach equals this. Like, do I just go like this? Can I just go like this? Or will it do it either way? I mean, we can just test, right? Okay, so either way, that's fine so far. And then we want to see, do I just do sort of teach dot member of circle? It always returns true right now. And then we want to do, we can do the same. We can do this for all of our users, I guess. I don't know. I think I can maybe even do it with like a list of these, but gotta reassign. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing. And then we'll go not. So we need to take this and we'll make this circle first here. Got false. That's good. On line 32, which is what we want because it says always right now is true. Assert succeeded because it defaults to ash not loaded. Refute is nice. Got it. Cool. That's good though. That's what we want. So that's good. All right. So then we can do, so now we need to actually go to this member of circle thing and we need to try and do something, right? So how do I add an argument to this? Calculations, arguments and calculations. Okay, right here. Arguments in calculations. You can load a calculation with an argument like so. Well, that's how we load it. Okay. I've got that part. So we can go, what we want to say here then is instead of this, we want to go circle ID, circle.id, like this, right? As opposed to assert. And then I do argument here. Got it. Okay. How do I do it with an expression though? See how much temperature we have here in summers? Because obviously I need to do something with, you need to do the allow empty, trim false constraints here, separate give you empty string. Arg argument inside expression. Ooh, nice. Okay. Do I still put the do here and go argument? I guess I do. Yeah. Name is circle ID and type is UUID. And then I go do end, and we can say allow nil false. That sounds good. Okay. Now this will error because there's no field circle ID, argument circle ID. And we can say arg circle ID equals 0. I don't know. These will all fail now, I think, but that's fine. Got expected true, got false. Great. Okay. So now we can do something like we have our ID. We can say probably like exists. I feel like exists probably. Look at the expression guide, see what's next. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll check expressions. You won't get autocomplete. Okay, that's what I figured. Because now I should be able to do exists. Exists. Takes expression and figures if any related matches. See the section on exists below. Do. That's the one we want to do. Exists. Comments. Is this the table name? Comments.tag.name. Exists. It's the relationship. Active circles. User ID equals ID and circle ID equals this. Oh, ID, right. User ID. Long time follower on YouTube, dropping in. Oh, hey, nice. Welcome, Hot Top Pasta. So, RM stuff. Oh, yeah. Or no. Comments. Oh, do I need to go like active circles.user ID equals ID? Probably something like this, right? Invalid reference active circles. I know it's not real. I mean, we'll just say it's an ORM because this one is, I feel like you may as well say it is. That first part happens automatically. It's close enough to say. Yeah, I feel like you just may as well say it in this case. Yeah. Do I need to say like user.id? Invalid reference active circles user ID. So that's what I thought that this here. Maybe I should just read this again. Invalid reference user ID. You don't need the left side of and at all. Oh, I don't need the left side of and at all. Oh, because it's on the relationship. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Unknown invalid reference circle ID. Okay. Arg. Is it arg circle ID? Is this not right? Oh no, that's a lot of coins, man. I think I did this part wrong, right? Inflation. True. I must have done this wrong. Is it like this instead? That must not be right. Arg1. Destination is the relationship is the circle itself, not the joinery. So ID. Required primary read actions for circle. Okay, we're there. Defaults. Assert teach member of circle. Right, I'm not a member of my own circle. That makes sense right now because we didn't do this. So what we need to do is we want to say, so this is what I wanted to test. I want to say, okay, can I say something like, I want to say this or the circle ID. It's a little bit annoying. The other option is when we create a circle, we could add myself. I'm going to handle that problem later. Let's just do this one right now. And the rest of these should we should get true at some point. Invalid value provided for circle ID. Oh, right. We didn't say circle ID. Whoops. And circle ID. Right. Unknown option, circle ID. Oh, whoops. I meant to do this, not this. Oh, and then I gotta do this, right? I keep forgetting that. That like switching which side the colons go on and stuff is wild. Okay, so there you go. We got it, chat. We got it. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I don't really like this though because it's like it hides that I'm asking about it here. I'm not sure I like this for a calculation. This strikes me as really weird. Because like member of circle, if I put the circle here, I don't like that. I want to do something instead like shy user, is member of circle, and then put a circle at circle.id here, right? And then do this, this like this kind of thing, I think instead, right? So now we do the code interface. Okay. I really don't like that we can load this in though. I don't like that this gets loaded into here. I guess it's nice because we can make one round trip to the database if we load it ahead of time when we're getting a user and we know that we want to check the circle ID, so we could minimize like n+1s. So I guess that's right. We get like a list of users and we ask if they're, yeah, okay. So I mean, I guess, okay. Okay, I feel like okay, I'm with you here. Is there a way to do this? Oh, but when I load, I don't modify the original one, right? Okay, so all right, I'm following. Yep, so now we can go calculations can have calculations. Yeah. So if you go to the circle resource. Okay, I'll go to circle. Code interface can have calculations. Yeah. I wanted this to be on the user. I want to ask if a user is part of a particular circle, but we'll also ask obviously the reverse question as well. Go into the social domain. Okay. So now I'm imagining you're going to say, I want to put it on user to start with, and we'll have both ways, right? Because sometimes I want to ask if a user's a part of this circle, and other times I want to ask does this circle have this user, right? So like we can do the user one first, and then we'll do the reverse one later, right? You'll get to see magic this way anyways. Nice. Okay, so define is member of circle. This probably isn't right. Define calculation. All right. It was worth a go. We'll just throw that there. Is member of circle. I don't think I need this. We'll just take this out for a sec. Define calculation. Use corresponding name and arguments that evaluates. Use record to take an instance of a record. Use the code interface guide for more. Referral link args. Okay. Record and circle ID. Is he gonna admit the is in Elixir if you have a question mark? Yeah, sometimes. I don't know which one I want to do. But now I need to actually I need to do something in the need the calculation option as well. Full name. Pixie dust, my dude. If they're such a DB, common use is. Yeah. Okay. So now I do I put this here? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to, I don't know how to write the calculation here. I say calculate. Oh, calculation. Option. The name of the calculation other defaults to. Oh, so I say member of circle. Okay, whoops. But will I ever run into the problem with this being loaded in? Oh, no, I won't, because it doesn't modify the original one. Because this isn't Ruby, this is Elixir. I'm gonna buy a function. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. So it says I haven't loaded this. That's good, right? So it says, hey, you thought this was just gonna be a function, but I actually load something from the database, right? So like that's in a I kind of like that, right? Because I'm gonna need to opt into saying yes, please. Like. Do something, although I'm not really sure then how I do that. Trying to call a function on data. Oh, right, user. Oh, do I need to say circle ID? Did I do this wrong? Record. Circle ID. Calculation. Is it because this one doesn't have a record? This is a bug. Now let's see. Failed to run calculation in memory or in the data layer. Data returned ash, unknown error. Comparison with nil. So I have a nil somewhere. This needs to be probably ID. Is one of these nil? No, this isn't nil and this isn't nil. I think this is on my end. That's okay. What are the args? Yeah. Okay, nice. Both of them are real. Oh yeah, we can see that. Can I just put that anywhere? Don't I need to do like require logger or something like this? And then... All right, so let's see here. Can add photo to circle. I don't think I get it. Should run only that one test because the order is random. How do I run only one test? Mix, test, filter. I don't know. Can add photo to circle. Mix, test, can. Okay. Oh, with a line? Oh, that's cool. Test, circles. Media, photo. Line 19 like this. Mix. How can I check my exact version that it resolved to? Depths show or something maybe? Locked version 304. Yeah, it's Monster Cat Chill is the playlist. Okay, that's fine. Well, I would like to... Okay, well, for now, you need to find your own function in the resource, load the value, and check what it equals. Okay. Well, I kind of wanted to see that anyways. So that's fine with me. Okay, so we'll just comment this out for a sec. We'll go back to here and this won't be defined anymore. I'll say, yo, dog, this doesn't exist. And logger. We'll just delete this line and delete this line. Oops. Great. Okay, and then we'll get rid of our debugs. Boop, 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 boop. Drinking stuff, is this Mr. Zach D in the chat? I believe so. I believe so. Okay, so... Alright, so I want to add I basically just want to add like a function. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. I just want to try this. Like def is member of circle ID. We need to pass a user as well. Do end. Right? And then what do I want to do? I want to just run I just want to run a query. I think I just want to write and run a just regular ash query. So we should figure out how do we actually like do that. Cause it's maybe you should ash load, to be honest. Yeah, but let's just try it without. Let's just try it without so I can understand what's going on. And then we'll pull back some of those or maybe use more of them as we go, right? My post, so my app.post. Can I write? I can just write ecto as well. Let's just try it in a few different ways just so I can see how they compare. Right? So I can only kind of. Well, because some of the things don't exist that are not real fields and stuff you're saying in the database. Like I have to know which ones are real. I have to know which things are actually in like ecto, right? Which is, I get that. I get that. For example, this calculation doesn't exist. This isn't actually there. Yep, I'm following. The relationships aren't added as ecto associations. Oh, interesting. Okay. You have to manually join. Okay, that's fine too. Yep. I'm used to manually joining, I think, in ecto because I just write it like I would write it if I was writing SQL. So like that doesn't super bother me. Let's try it with the ash query method first, and then we'll see what else we have here. So in this case, what do we want to do? We want to say, in that case, you're good to go. Nice. I want to, queries are run by calling ash read. If I read something that just says like, okay, well here, let's just write a few of these. Ash query dot join. Is there a join? Okay, so how would I aggregate, sort, load, post count, comment count, posts, comments? Ash queries are limited in ways that queries aren't. It's a resource oriented. It's a resource or just raw dog it. Yeah, we can also raw dog it as well. It's fine. I mean, I already know how I would write it. I mean, we already did write it basically. And it's clarity. You can't explicitly join. Okay, interesting. Fields before loading instead of ecto association not loaded. You'd instead do like ash query quilter query foo.bar.baz equals 10. They're ash not loaded. Yeah, I saw that already as well. Dot filter. Is there expert or true, something like this? Ash dot query dot select, and then we could say something like I'm not sure. Ash read. Read one. Only accepts a list of atoms. Okay. Because I want to select whether something exists, basically. I'm trying to figure out, like, exists. Ash query exists. That's probably what I want instead, huh? It's not SQL-y. Okay. Determines if a given related identity exists. Not quite this, right? ash exists. Returns whether or not the query would return any results. Very cool. Oh, you want ash.exists. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't think, and I guess I don't need expert here. So now I do circles dot social dot group circle member filter members dot user ID user. Oh, this should just be user ID. Let's do this. Dot ID. And I guess member circle ID. Something like this. Maybe and I don't know. Is that like the more? Oh no. Right. This is already on this table, so I don't need to do that. And then this just needs to be here. Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, do I need to require ash query? Oh, I already have that at the top. Nice. Okay. Matthew Neal, hey, thanks for the channel support. Appreciate it. Okay, so now we can go back to here and we would go .id and .id, something like this. And now they work. Sweet. In a lot of ways, this like feels more like I get what's going on here. The nice thing about this way is I can preload it all, right? So if I want to load this all up for a big list of things, I do this with a calculation. Then with the calculation, we can load that up at the beginning, and then we'll use that so we're not hitting the database again. So that all makes sense to me. I'm following that part. I get why you would want to do that way. You can preload, and it's like very explicit about the preload and all this other stuff, right? So that's good. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So now we go back to here. Actually, loader only loads data if it isn't loaded, so you can have safe code. Yep, that part makes sense too. There's something kind of goofy right now about how like the owner of a circle needs to also be put inside of the circle, because we're not going to get this for me, right? Whoops. Like this will return false and will fail this test. Martin, welcome. So we should probably, I'm trying to think how I would fix that. The simple option I would think of is when we create a circle, we could automatically do it. Otherwise, we can check inside of this to say, we haven't loaded the circle itself, right? So in this case, you'd almost rather see circle, user, and circle, right? And you'd have user.id, circle.id. And you could say user.id equals circle.owner.id or this. Like that's kind of what I would do instead. We already have those loaded. I don't know if that's a good idea though. Like I like having IDs, because what if you don't want to load everything? I don't know. In real life, you'll end up writing these as policies anyway. Okay. Any Twitch channels that do low-level hardware design using VHDL or OpenLane? I've never seen any, no. Probably won't end up calling this function. That makes sense. Yeah, we can work on replacing it with, well, let's see here. Could be you. You know, could be you. Why not you? All right, so then the last thing that I wanted to do, I'm working on that bugger now also. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, so we wanted to create a photo, and then we're going to add a photo, then we're going to check, can user access this photo? Which it makes sense that the whole point of Match is by defining a single info, you get whatever good interface you want. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in as well. So like I'm with you on that. I'm following, you know. This still, I'm not gonna lie, that it still rubs me the wrong way. Okay, so here's a question. If I ask it member of circle and I do 2 different circles, will it load 2 different things? Or is it gonna override? What happens if I pass different circle IDs here? I don't really get that part. Or it's an error. Error is fine too. With this design. Yeah. Ash load resource, ash calculation new, ash calculation new. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So if you need to do that, you can. Yeah, I'm more just wondering, like, I don't want to accidentally sort of like get that I'm a member of one circle and then accidentally also get myself to be the member of another circle, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm just using member of circle, and then I accidentally sort of just like, oops. Whoops. I mean, I guess. So like if I'm thinking about this in terms of how real life is going to be for my app, what we probably should do is we just load, one reason I could be better served as policy, yeah, would be I could just, more realistically, what I should do is I should just get a list of all of the circles that a user is part of, and then I can just check and see if it's in that list. Like realistically, that's what I should do, because a user is not going to be in more than say like 10 groups or something like this, or even 100 groups, right? So it's like maybe it would be better to just load those up and you just check to see if you're inside of one of them or something, because that's like one database hit and like a little bit of CPU time versus like hitting the database more often to check if you're members of other circles. And a lot of times what we'll probably want is like the sum of all of your circles anyways, right? Like if I'm thinking about how I would actually do this, like I'm making your feed, I'm gonna say, okay, get me the user, get me all the circles they're currently active with, and then get me all of the all of the albums that those circles have access to. And then now we've got a list of photos, and then we'll scroll through, right? So like realistically, that's probably what I would do. Like once we're a little bit further anyways. Reuse values and the relationship is loaded. It should actually do that in memory automatically. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we can play around with some of those idea later, which would become... What's up, Stroofawful? Okay, I gotta go though. I think we're at a pretty good place to stop. So we'll be back tonight again, probably. And no, you're great. It was very helpful. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. We'll be back tonight working on this more, most likely. Probably not as late because I'm going to try and go to basketball in the morning. So I can't stay up till like 1:30 a.m. and then wake up at 5:30 to go to basketball. That's not good. But maybe we can stay up till like midnight. We'll see. Okay. All right. Let's find someone to rate. And then I got to go.
I think that's, they just don't believe me because that's the...
Unreal Engine? Who should we raid, chat? Who should we raid? Haven't raided Nahan in a while. First, of course, we got to see, are there any people writing Elixir? I spelled Elixir wrong. Cade. I don't know who this is. Who is this person? Yeah, we can raid Cade. That sounds good. Oh, look who's there. Yeah, it's just me. Okay. Like I said, hopefully we'll be back tonight. We'll be doing some more. Hey, thanks a bunch for hanging out and teaching me Ash things. We got much faster because of that today. So that was cool. That was very cool. I'm liking it so far. So that was pretty fun.
Oh, the server crashed?
Yeah, we'll definitely give it a good run. We'll give it a good run and just see how we feel about it after a while. I think it does a lot of things that I'm looking for it to do in terms of, I just don't want to have to remember to do all of them. Right? Like I want to ship this apps and let's just see if we can do it with Ash. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna pull any punches about it. I mean, I'll be kind. I think you can be kind and also be truthful, right? Like, so far I really like it, so it's easy to say good things about it. There's a few things where I think maybe I'm not convinced about exactly how writing this, but like that's also okay. So we'll see. But that's okay. Overall, it's very cool. Okay, I gotta go though. Bye everybody. See you later tonight, maybe. Otherwise, tomorrow. Bye. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks everybody. See ya.